G'day guys and welcome back. I'm Rosini16. I'm here today to bring you yet another Gunning for Glory. Now we had a pretty good last episode where after being eliminated in the first round of the draft, we re-entered and got right through to the final. Had an unfortunate loss, but did get some alright packs. Didn't get a whole lot of them, but got a heap of contracts and stuff that's really going to help save some money in this series. Now, I've already got a heap of money already, so end of this season we should have a fair bit of money to actually go out and buy Mesut Ozil, which is really exciting. We're back to business as usual today as we hop into the first game. We come up against a really nice 100 Ken BPL side. Looks like a very OP side as there's not very good players, but we just got into Division 3, so you know he's going to be good. And it was a good game nonetheless. This guy was a very good player, just he didn't do as well as I thought he may have. Having the team, I thought he was going to be a really strong player that really just abused these overpowered players and did really well, but I don't know if he just had an off game or not, but it didn't take us very long to get a goal in. A nice little tramp to Cazorla. He's never going to miss from there. But from then on, this guy seemed to just fall apart. The throw in where he tackled me, managed to get it back with Coquelin, a simple ball roll and shot and it went in. This guy was stupid. He dived into silly tackles where he shouldn't have and just avoiding instances like that, and I wouldn't have scored as easily as I did. But we're going to take the lead and we're going to go in and get a third goal not too long later, as this guy just seemed to fall apart once he got them first couple of goals. And I did chuck it back to defensive just to ensure we didn't lose the lead from here on out, but we didn't, and we managed to pack on another one and even one more before halftime as he tackled me in a stupid way. Gave the penalty to Coquelin to steal his hat-trick, which is absolutely phenomenal considering he's a CDM, but it does get him his hat-trick and does put us 4 goals up in our first game in Division 3, which is absolutely phenomenal. A great start, and we should get the first win, which is absolutely what we need going into these higher divisions. But that does take us to halftime. We're 4-0 up, as you can see by the stats. We deserve to be winning, but at the same time, he probably deserved a goal himself, as he did dominate the first 10 minutes or so, but didn't manage to get a goal past me, which is unfortunate for him. But as we're about to hop back into the second half, he did take us down in another stupid tackle, which gave us a penalty. Took this one with Cazorla and banged it top left. Absolutely hammered it home, and we got 5-0 up, which is absolutely phenomenal. But he did manage to get a goal back, although I felt like he probably didn't deserve it. He did, but what can you do about it? We're still 5 goals up, which is absolutely phenomenal, and we're winning this game nonetheless. But he does get one back, unfortunately. It does make it 5-1, but that will take us to the end of the game, and that does give us our first win in Division 3, which is absolutely awesome because we're going to need every win we can get in this series, and especially getting in the higher divisions now. And as you can see by the end game stats, again, I deserved the win. He definitely deserved the goal, but I just really wanted to hold a clean sheet and get maximal points from this game. But we're going to win nonetheless, and we'll pop back to the screen and get ready for the next one. Jump into the next game, and I was stupid and didn't change my squad, so their fitness is going to be absolutely wrecked after this game. But we come up against another really nice 100 Ken BPL side. With the forward line the way it is, I'm absolutely shit my dacks going into this game. I knew he was going to be a good player. He dominated every moment up until about the 30th minute. He had about 8 shots, I want to say, and absolutely killed me. I was hanging on by a thread, and we do manage to get a really nice bit of play here where I crossed it across to Ox. He gets taken down in the box, which gives us a penalty. If we get this one home, then we are back in the game 1-1, although we really don't deserve to be, as you guys will see by the halftime stats coming up in the next clip. But fortunately for us, we're good at penalties. Step up with Cazorla, and we absolutely smash it home. He doesn't move, thinking I'm going straight down the line. Puts us 1-1 going into halftime, which is absolutely awesome. As you can see by the stats when we're about to go in, he absolutely dominated me that first half. He was a really good player. I just happened to stop him at the last chance every time, or he shot from stupid places and it wasn't going in. But really lucky to be 1-1 considering he's had 11 shots and I've had 1. But as we go into the second half, this guy seemed to drop a little bit. I don't know whether he dropped so much as I learnt how he was playing and whatnot. But from there, he tried to run around me with his last defender, which is really stupid. I tackled him with Giroud. He fouled me, so I played the quick ball and absolutely smashed it home. It was a really, really good goal. But this guy just fell apart from then on. He was panicking. I reckon he chucked it into attacking because his defense was, again, just pretty much non-existent if they were there at all. But we do pack on a third goal from a really nice bit of play from Oxlade-Chamberlain. Skills it in, absolutely bangs it home, which is absolutely phenomenal. He does then go and rage quit, and I can tell you that I really did not deserve to win that game. I was very fortunate that I was clinical when I did get forward, but we do pick up our second win for the episode out of 2 games in Division 3, which is absolutely awesome because it's setting us right up for the rest of the season. But as I've noticed, I didn't do any of the changes between the last 2 games, so all my players are pretty much rooted. So I'm going to have to play with pretty much a reserve side going into this game, and even having to chuck Murdersacker in, which I really didn't want to do. But we do pretty much change everyone. Only good thing that comes of it, we do get to put Welbeck back on the pitch, and I do chuck a fitness card on Oxlade-Chamberlain, just because I didn't want to lose him as well, because I felt if I got all the weaker players and didn't get my skill player up on the wing, I really would have suffered going into this next game. So that's exactly what we're going to do, and we're going to jump into the next game. And here's hoping we can get another win, which is 3 out of 3 wins in Division 3 and for this episode, which is absolutely awesome. And also, in case you guys didn't figure already, I'm doing a 3rd game in this episode just because that guy did rage quit. But we're going to hop in now and see what we're going to come up against. As we go in, we come up against another really nice side. This is a hybrid between a Bundesliga and BPL side. He had some really insane players in there. Thought this was going to be a really hard game, but we'll jump into the highlights and see if we can pick up a 3rd win for the episode, which would be absolutely awesome. As we go into this game, I was really let down by this guy. His team was absolutely insane, and I really expected better of him. He was a decent player, but I didn't think he was Division 3 worthy. But then again, so far from all the games I have played in Division 3, none of them have really been worthy, because just simple plays like that, where it's just ball rolls and stopping and turning in, they just really can't hack it. And we should have got another goal there with Welbeck, which leads to a corner where we do happen to get one in, fortunately, so it does make up for it. But this guy was, not this guy, all 3 guys this episode, I was really let down. They all had really good sides. They all had potential as players. I don't know if they were all just having an off game or I was just playing really well, but I don't know. I just felt really let down, and I feel like if that's Division 3, then hopefully it gets a lot harder in the next couple of divisions. This series could be over really quick, and I want it to be hard because I want to challenge and I want it to be enjoyable, not me thumping them every game. Like, again, we thump another guy in this game. In being 3-0 up at halftime, you shouldn't really see that in the higher divisions. It should be pretty even games, but I took my chances and I created the chances, and I just played genuinely really well, and we packed on the goals in no time, going 4-0 up there. Pretty much no chance of him coming back, and I do chuck it on defensive just to ensure that doesn't happen. He does get us a goal in the end from a bit of play where he probably should have scored the first time, but we luckily saved it, but it bounced off to him. So all credit to him, he deserved that 1 goal, but we go up the other end of the pitch not too long later and do pack on our 5th goal, which is 14 goals in 3 games, which is absolutely phenomenal. And from that point, this guy obviously had enough, didn't want to hang around the last couple of minutes, and decided he was just going to leave. So we managed to pick up 2 rage quits and a win for this episode, which is absolutely awesome considering we're on 9 points after 3 games in Division 3, which is absolutely insane. And hopefully means we can go and win another title to add to the belt, which would be absolutely awesome. But there's not going to be a video up for a couple of days, guys, as I am busy Christmas Eve and Christmas. So the next video will be Boxing Day, so keep an eye out for that. But that's going to complete it for me, guys. Enjoy your Christmas and have a wonderful day. I hope you get awesome presents. But that's it from me, guys. See you later.